Hi everyone, today I am here to bring you an exo chair workout using the Slastix bands. One of our viewers requested this workout and it's been a while, so I'm excited to use the Slastix. So I've got my exo chair set up. Today I'm using a single pedal chair and I have two short yellow Slastix with handles. We're going to keep the setup of this session really simple. So when you are ready, grab your Slastix, grab your exo chair, remember to listen to your body and modify those springs and the exercises as necessary, and we will get started. All right guys, so I am all set up. I have my exo chair set up on 2 springs on level 3. We'll use that in a little bit for footwork. And I have my Slastix attached to the bottom front clips. Again, my Slastix are short yellows and they have handles. So to start, we are going to come down onto the mat with your head towards the chair. If you feel like you need a cushion in between your chair, the wooden chair and your head, feel free to add a little cushion there. I'm going to scooch down just a few inches so I have a little bit of space, and then I'm going to grab onto my handles to start. So palms up to the ceiling. Bring your heels in nice and close to your glutes. Take a breath, inhale here, and then exhale and put just a little bit of tension forward into your springs. Pause there. From here, we're going to tuck our tailbone under and roll the hips up into a bridge. Reaching the knees forward over the toes, and then exhale and roll the spine back down. Let's do 3 more like that. Tuck and roll the tailbone under, gazes up towards the ceiling, lengthening the knees forward, and then rolling the spine back down. Nice. Concentrate on marrying your breath to your movement for now. And last time through, roll it up. And roll it down. Beautiful. Now just press your arms down by your sides. Lengthen your hands really long into your straps and soften the ribs down to the mat. You can hover your arms here or press them fully down to the ground. Tuck your tailbone under and roll the pelvis up into another bridge. And roll the pelvis down. Let's do 4 more here. Exhale to rise. Continuing to push into your straps the whole entire time. And 1 more time. Nice. Now keep your hips up here and just lift and lower the arms a few times. Every time you lower the arms, maybe the hips can lift just a little bit higher. Pressing through the center of the heels, the big toes, and the pinky toe sides of the feet. For 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold, arms down, hips high, squeeze the glutes, press the big toe ball mounds down into the floor a little more. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float the arms, roll the hips down. From here, arms go up to the ceiling. Take a breath, inhale, and then exhale. Curl your head, neck, and chest forward and reach those hands past the thighs. Inhale, lower your head down as the arms float up. Exhale, lift your head as the arms come down. Let's do a few more here. Exhale. Exhale. That's it. So the abdominals are the initiator of this movement. The hands follow just like a 1/4 of a second behind the torso. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Head forward, arms forward, right knee into tabletop, left knee into tabletop. Toe tap right, left, right, left. Now if your neck needs a break, take your head down. Reaching long into those straps. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave the knees up, but lower the head down. Arms float to the ceiling. Take a breath, inhale here, and then exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest up. And inhale and lower down. Maybe you squeeze the inner thighs together here. You've got 4. Last 2. And 1. Now stay lifted. Start your toe taps again. And this time around, when you toe tap the right leg forward, I want you to reach the same arm slightly forward. So you get this little side bend. Side bend, side bend, side bend. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Take a second. Beautiful. Bring your elbows down by your ribs. Bring your knees into tabletop. Just keep your head down for a moment. Extend your elbows and bend your elbows. Palms are facing forward. You can press your upper arms down to the mat or hover them 1/4 of an inch off the mat. Now, because these springs are not super heavy, you can really concentrate on your elbow placement, making sure the elbows stay exactly where they are, directly underneath the line of the shoulder the whole time. Last 2, and 1. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. As the arms straighten, the head, neck, and chest are going to lift, and the arms are going to, the legs and the arms are going to extend forward. And then we're going to bend the elbows and bend the knees and lower the head. And again, extend the arms and the legs. Bend them in. We're building up to coordination, but for now, arms and legs are moving at the same pace. Last 2. And last 1. Nice. On this next one, lift the head, neck, and chest up, extend the arms and the legs. Open and close the legs, then bend the knees only, then bend the elbows and lower the head. And again, everything extends, head lifts. Open and close the legs the width of the mat. Bend just the knees, bend just the elbows and lower the head. Let's do 4 more. Open, close, knees, elbows. Open, close, knees, elbows. Last 2. Open, close, knees, elbows. Last time. Open, close, knees, elbows. Very nice job. Lower the feet. I'm going to let go of one of my springs, one of my Slastix, and I'm going to take both hands into the other one. Okay, now we're going to go a little slow here for a moment because we don't want to use momentum, because we don't want the chair to slide back behind us. Okay, so everybody's kind of body weight is different, so move slowly so that you know that that chair is not going to pull towards you. If you're using the left strap, your right knee is in tabletop, so opposite leg to arm. One hand behind the other in your strap. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and chest up and rotate that strap to the outside of your lifted thigh, and then lower. Nice job. Exhale, twist and reach, keeping tension on your strap the whole time. For 4, if you're looking for more tension, you could scooch away from your chair a little bit more. Again, using caution as far as tipping that chair or sliding that chair. Last one. Now stay in rotation. Little tiny reach, 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 reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Bring both knees into tabletop. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Slowly reach and lower past that same thigh. Now we're going to add just a little tiny change. As the hands go past that knee, the knee is going to turn towards the hands, and the feet are going to turn away from the hands. So we're doing this little rotation at the pelvis. Again, if you're rotating to the right, your knees are going right, your toes are going left. You're still squeezing the inner thighs. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Lower that strap down. Let's repeat that on the other side. So grab your handle, place one hand behind the other, opposite knee in tabletop, shake that head a little bit, relax the tension in the neck, and when you're ready, rotate and center. Controlling the spring on the way back is half the work, so don't eliminate that half. Make sure that you're active on your return. Let's do 4. Last 2. And 1. Stay in rotation, little reach. 8, 7, check in with your lower body. Make sure it's nice and evenly weighted. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down. Bring both knees into tabletop, squeeze the inner thighs together. Same upper body. Good. And now, reach your feet away from your hands as you rotate. So if you're going to the left with your arms, you're going to the right with your feet and the left with your knees. Getting that little rotation for 4, 3, and 1. And rest. Lower that strap down, roll onto your side. We're gonna prop ourselves up. We're gonna come to seated on top of the chair for footwork. I was so annoyed today when I came into the studio because I forgot a hair tie, so I just have this clip. So it's gonna annoy me probably the whole time. Anyway, there's no good Pilates hair, never. All right, so situate yourself on your chair. Again, I am on 2 springs on level 3. You can feel free to adjust that for how you like to do your footwork. My tailbone is fairly close to the front edge, and we are gonna start on our heels, sit bone distance apart. Press the pedal down. Bring your arms forward so your elbows are slightly forward of the ribs and your palms are facing up. They're just gonna stay there for now. Stack your pelvis underneath your ribs, stack your ears right on top of your shoulders, and press the pedal up and down. Gaze is forward. You're finding that length through the ceiling, through the floor. And then add a little pump of the arms as you press. So arms go up as the pedal goes down. For 8, 7, 6, and 1. Hold the pedal halfway down so the thighs are parallel to the floor, so are the forearms. Keep the pedal still, externally rotate the arms so that the hands reach out and in, out and in. And then as the arms reach out, maybe the pedal lifts. Find that rotation through the shoulder. Rotate, rotate. For 4, 3, last 1, bring the pedal halfway down, little wide bicep curls. Elbows slightly out from the ribs. For 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your palms forward. This is going to be fairly challenging, okay? You're going to press the pedal down and one arm is going to extend. Bend it. Try to keep the elbow at shoulder height. Press the pedal down, the other arm extends. Bend it. Press. Press. Even weight through the sit bones. Coordinating the upper and lower body. Notice the Slastix are behind my elbow. Good. Try not to let those ribs flare forward. Check in. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold the pedal halfway down and press both arms up. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down. Very nice job. Let's move to our toes. Press the pedal down all the way. Readjust if you need to where your pelvis is on the chair. Ooh, got an itch on my nose. Okay. Hold your arms out to the sides now, kind of long and low, slightly in front of the line of the shoulder. Lift the pedal up, press the pedal down as you float the arms up and out. Now, does the movement have to be huge? No. I want those hands no higher than shoulder height. But I'd like you to try to work within that spring tension, right? Don't fully release the tension. Try to keep the ropes as quiet as possible. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold the pedal halfway down. Bend your hands towards your armpits and extend. Bend, extend. Now, if you'd like to, add the pedal back in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms out, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. All right, move to your arches. Last round. I'm gonna go inner thighs together, feet together. Wrap your toes over like a bird on a perch. Go back to your palms up position, elbows right in front of the ribs. Pull the pedal up, press the pedal down. Nice. Now every time you press the pedal down, I want you to reach one arm forward. And then the other. And 1. And 2. And 1. And 2. And then once you've got it, if you feel like it, add a little bit of rotation through the torso. For 5, 4, 3, and 1. Very nice job. Come all the way up. Take your feet forward. Shake out those legs. Come up to standing. I'm going to change my springs. So let's go down to 1 spring on the highest setting. And then we're going to stand in to face the chair. Okay. Grab onto your straps. Straps are still located in the same place. Bring one of your feet onto the pedal. Press the pedal all the way down. Adjust your springs, adjust your feet, make sure you feel good. The arms are not doing much here, okay? They're gonna stand, you're gonna keep them palms facing back towards the back of the room with a little bit of tension on them. I want you to keep your weight over your feet and then just lift the pedal and lower the pedal. So in a sense, the Slastix are giving you a little bit of balance support. They're also keeping your chest nice and broad and your collarbones open. Find your breath. Nice. Check in with all the things you should be checking in on. Hips square towards the chair. The line of the pelvis is parallel to the floor. Gaze is forward, spine is long. Let's do 4, 3, squeaky chair, 2, and last one. Now hold the pedal down. Hinge your upper body forward. Your back knee is going to bend a little bit, and then pump the arms up to the back for 8, 7, little tricep lift, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your arms forward as you lift the pedal up. Press the pedal down, hinge forward, lift the arms up back behind you. Bring the pedal up as you lift the torso. So you're moving in this one smooth motion. Up and down. Coordinating upper body and lower body. Last 3, 2, 1 more time. Let's stay in our hinge. Back knee is bent. Now bend and extend the elbows. Elbows stay high for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the spine, float the pedal, take a step back. Nice. Same thing other side. Readjust. Opposite foot comes up. Press the pedal down. Once the pedal is down is a great time to readjust anything necessary. Put a little pressure back into your springs for support, and then lift and lower the pedal. Settle in. Nice. 4, 3, and 1. Hold the pedal down. Shift the upper body over. Lift the arms. Up, up. 5, 4, collarbones wide. 3, 2, and 1. Let's coordinate the 2. Lift, woo. Lower and lift the arms. Lift, lower and lift the arms. Last 3. I wanted to mention too that I have done this same series using my short yellow springs from my tower as opposed to the Slastix, and it works well. It's just the springs are a little noisier, so you can get away with it as long as you're willing to deal with the clanging of the springs. Now find that hinge and bend and extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that pedal up. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to change the location of our hand. Actually, no, let's do one more exercise. Then we'll change the location of our handles. So if you have these little, eye hooks at the top of your chair, it's nice to place your handles onto them and then walk around. I am still on that one heavy spring at the top of the chair. We're going to come down onto our belly. We're going to press the pedal down. Shoulders away from the ears, belly lifted. Let's do a few bend and press of the elbows to start. Finding your balance. Lifting through the glutes and hamstrings. 4, 3, 2. Hold the pedal hovered, little flutters of the feet. 8, 7, 6. Now right now my belly button is almost over the front edge of the chair. 3, 2, and 1. Press the pedal down. Now I want you to move back a little bit and move your left hand to the center of the pedal. You're then going to reach for your handle, all while trying to keep the pelvis nice and square to the floor. You're keeping the pedal where it is. We're just going to do little lifts up to the side with our Slastix. This is not about your range of motion in your arm. I do not care how high that arm lifts. I'm mostly focusing on keeping my hips stable and equally weighted and keeping that pedal as still as possible. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that side down, switch to the other. Hover the pedal, arm goes out, and lift, 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 lift. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the pedal up. Scooch back maybe a touch more. You got to find the perfect position on top of the chair so that you don't feel like you're going to fly forward. So I'm definitely further back. Lots of work in the glutes and the hamstrings so that I don't fall. Both arms out to the sides. Flutter kick the feet. Spine is long. 8, 7, 4, 3, pause the legs, lift the arms. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, one more round with the legs. Maybe the arms lift too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, handles back. Come on up, round the spine. Nice. All right, guys, so we're standing at the back of the chair. We're grabbing those handles again. Keep one foot forward. Bring the other leg back into lunge. You've got your handles facing your hips. If you scooch back further, you'll have more tension on your handles. I'm gonna stay here, but you could definitely scooch back further if you've got the space. So you're in this long lunge. I want the weight of your body divided between the front and the back foot. The back heel is high, your shoulders are over your hips, your back knee is bent. Bend the back knee and row the arms. If you need more tension on your straps, you can choke up higher on the Slastix, just as you would on the reformer ropes. But that being said, this really is not so much about the upper body as it is about the lower body. Last 4, 3, 2, stay low, just the arms. Pull, pull, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round, just the legs, or legs and arms. 4, 3, 2. This last time, stay low and just the arms. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Stand up, shake it off. Same thing other side. Other leg goes forward. Set up your lunge first. Shoulders are over those hips. Tailbone pointing down to the floor. Slowly pull. For 4. Last one. Good. And 1. And again, lunge, lunge. For 4. Last 2. And 1. Stay low, just the arms. 8, 7. Back heel is still high. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Great job. Okay. I'm attaching one handle back onto my little clip. I'm going to move my clips up to the top. Now you could do this with a clip on the bottom. Just for me, it's too much tension. But you know, as always, you want to feel really able to adjust your springs to your liking, okay? So if you try this and you're like, no, that's too light for me, maybe move it down to the bottom rung. Maybe try your blue Slastix or your red if you have those, or actually, yeah, I think it's the short blue that are heavy. You could always try that. So we're gonna come to side seated on the chair. I'm gonna bring one hand down onto the pedal, press it down, coming into side lying. 2 rounds of the same-ish exercises. Set yourself up with your top hand on your chair for now. Lift your inner thighs up a little bit so the legs are active. Press back through the glutes and hamstrings a little bit so you're in one nice long line. And then let's lift the pedal and lower and lift and lower. Head is in line. Nice. Now when I'm lifting the pedal up, I'm thinking about my top obliques working, and when I'm pressing the pedal down, I'm thinking about my bottom obliques pressing the pedal. The last thing I'm thinking about is the arm working, okay? I'm not really focused on that. Last 2. And 1. Hover the pedal. Split the legs, bottom leg forward, top leg back, find that opposition between the legs, little tiny lifts. 8, 7, ribs connected to hips. 6, 5, last 4, last 2, and 1. Press the pedal all the way down. Readjust your hand if you need to, if it feels like it slipped. Mine has. Grab onto your top handle. Press your arms straight up to the ceiling. Engage your inner thighs again. Press the arm up as you lift the pedal. Lower the pedal down. Arm is shooting straight up to the sky. Top obliques, bottom obliques. Nice for 4. Last 2, still glutes and hamstrings are active. Last 1, split the legs, little lifts. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to try something together. Keep the legs split. As you lift the pedal, arc the arm over and try to come into a slight side bend, and then press the pedal down and lengthen the arm up to the ceiling. Pull the pedal up, side bend, reach into your strap. Now, while we're doing this, we're going to try not to lose the height of the legs. Last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Nice. And come up. Roll out that wrist. All right, same thing other side. So, flip it on over. Here we go. So, you're taking your time to set up. We're going to start just with the hand on the pedal. Come over onto your side. Make sure you are in the proper spot for your body. It's always harder to find on one side than the other. Shoulders externally rotated, head is in line with the spine. Your top hand is on your pedal, on your chair. And now let's lift and lower the pedal only. Ribs connected to the hips, glutes are active, so are the hamstrings. Top oblique, bottom oblique. Last 3. Last 1. Split the legs. Bottom leg goes forward. Find that opposition. Little lifts up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a second. Readjust that bottom hand if you need. Grab onto your handle. Strap goes up to the ceiling. You want to make sure that your clip is not twisted. Make a strong arm. Press up and lower. Oh, feet can be together. Press up and lower. Last 4, 3, and 1. Split the legs, little lifts up. Last 4, 3, and here comes our little challenge, 2, and 1. Lift the pedal, arc the arm, arc the body. Press the arm up, lower the pedal. 4 more. Reach through your spring. 3, 2. Try not to lose those legs. Last 1. And up. Woo-hoo. Good. Relax those wrists. That can be really wrist heavy. All right. So one more little thing for our glutes and hamstrings. What we are going to do is turn sideways on top of the chair. Your knees and your hands are going on top. Your handle is going over your back foot. okay? And then hands on. If you have the room, you can go to forearms on, but that is not accessible to everybody, so hands and knees is fine. Extend one leg back behind you, square the pelvis to the floor, lower that leg down a little bit, and lift it into the tension of the spring. Brace through the belly. This is not about how high you can lift the leg. I want you to keep the hips square. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg high, bend the leg, extend the leg, bend the leg, extend the leg. Keep the thigh bone still. Last 4, 3, last one, hold the leg bent, little presses up with the heel. Press, 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 press. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now if you're down on your forearms, carefully come back up to your hands, externally rotate your back leg, little tiny baby lifts here. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee high and press. Bend, press, bend, press. Try to reach up on a little diagonal for 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg back, last 8 little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. See if you can release that handle close to the floor. Do 1 or 2 cat-cows. Round, arch, around, and arch. Good. Let's do the same on the other side. Careful getting off. Come on around to kneeling. Okay. Place that strap around your foot that's closest to the pedal of the chair, around the arch, hands on the pedal, maybe forearms. So elbows down if you have the space. Extend your leg back behind you, square the pelvis, lift, lift. Good. For 8, 7, 6, last 2, hold the leg up, keep the thigh bone still, bend and straighten the leg. Last 4. Last one, hold the leg bent, flex the foot, press up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully come up to your hands. Extend the leg, externally rotate it. Lift, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6. Knee to elbow and push. 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg long. 8, 7 little lifts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that strap down to the floor. Pause here, hands and knees. Extend your left leg back behind you. Extend your right arm forward and hold your balance here. Hold 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand down. Other leg goes back. Find that balance. Now your hand could be hovered too. It does not have to be fully extended. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, round, and arch the back. Come off of the chair to the back. I am still on that one spring on the top row. You want to be fairly close to the chair with your thigh bones maybe an inch away. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, round forward, dive for your pedal. Press the pedal away from you. Good. And then lift the heart forward as you pull the pedal up. Round the spine forward as you press the pedal down. Lift the sternum forward as you pull the pedal up. Round the spine forward as you press the pedal down. So we lengthen and then lift the belly. Lengthen and lift the ribs. Last 3, 2. This can almost be like an undulation of the spine. Last time. Round the spine, roll it all the way up. Stand tall on the feet, shoulders down. Inhale, let the shoulders rise up to the ears. Exhale, let them drop down. Again, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them down. Last 2. 1 more. And you guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that chair workout. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. If you like the Slastix videos, let me know and I'll put some more up there. And as always, please subscribe and share, and I will see you soon. Bye guys, thanks.